I was down there fixing a loom the other day.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about that?
No.
Our loom tech, you know how you asked about when we first started working together, you're like, well, bro, what if something happens to one of these old timers that helps you with the machinery? And I was like, we find a way.
How many moving parts are on a loom?
There's got to be 10,000 parts.
It looks like the most insane contraption. It looks like when you look at one and you see it moving, you think to yourself, there's no way that this works.
Yeah. I know.
There's millions of little like needles. What are they, little hooks or something?
Little hooks and yarns, and it's
and
a little brain
stuff.
It's crazy. We were so Lenny, our loom guy who got us set up with everything and refurbished everything. And when I say, hey, we bought a loom for $2,500, I mean, like we got a frame for 20. Yeah. It's like getting a car frame, and now we're going to build a car. So, you know, it costs money to get these things back up and going. And most importantly, knowledge, because we have to have all the parts machined from scratch that they don't make anymore. And then you spend 10 grand on parts that you had machined and they don't work. And that's why loom number 3 is still down. Which I'm failing at.
It was such a great story until that part. Loom number 3 salvaged. It still doesn't work.
Yeah, we actually, on my podcast, we just talked about if we made the right decision. You'll have to listen to that. Yeah. Did we make the right decision? Or should we have gone and gotten a note and spent $250,000 on new looms and waited the 6 months for the build out to get the looms? And so anyways, Lenny got sick, and he's the old timer. He used to work in the Bates mill to weave, the huge mill. He was the one. He got sick, and I could tell that my team was, let's say, failing. And that was one of those times recently. It was about a month ago where I sat in my seat and I just kind of was like, this isn't working, and it's not going to work if you don't drag your ass downstairs into the bunker, into the fallout shelter, because that's where these things are, into the dragon's lair, and fix it and show them there is a way to fix it. Go hands on. And so we went down there and we started stripping things apart, completely apart, and figuring it out. And after a solid 7 to 10 days, not hours, 7 to 10 days, we got it back up and running. And you know what that did to that team, that 21-year-old?
Oh, I actually know what it did. Go ahead.
No, you tell me.
Well, people ask me all the time, what can we do to make our team tighter? And I say, if you want your team to be tighter, if you want to have better morale, do hard things together. Do hard things together. It raises everyone's confidence.
Man, awesome.
It brings everyone together on the team. It makes you feel like you got over something. A lot of companies that I work with now are companies that survived the economic downturn, and they talk about it like they went to war. And they survived, and now we're tight, and we're bros, and nothing's ever going to tear us apart.
Yeah, I'm getting the chills when you're just thinking about that.